Hey there, folks. How you doing? It is Martha Fraser, and we are Behind the Scenes Wednesday. So I just want to come into here today to just talk to you about a couple of things that are behind the scenes this week, and what's working for me, I guess, in how I'm working at the moment, and I guess what's going on behind the scenes. So the first thing really, I think that's really working for me this year, 2020, we're only a couple of weeks in, is really being super clear on my goals, understanding the milestones of each goal, and then really looking at that on a weekly basis and understanding your week. So I had a client yesterday, and it was our last session together, and she had given the testimonial just before we had the last session. And after the last session, she went, "Oh, sugar," she said, "I wish I'd waited until after the last session because I'm after getting even more value from this session." And basically what I helped her with was a lot of structure in her week, her marketing, and just mapping things out. And sometimes that's all you need, is just someone to go in and just say, understand your business, and really just say, look, if you make these few tweaks and if you implement these systems, then you're going to run your business machine engine much smoother. So one of the things that I'm doing this year, which I hadn't done before, to be honest, I often thought about it, but I didn't, is I'm writing my goals out every day. Now, I have missed one day. But so basically what I'm doing is I'm writing out my goals. I'm writing out the map of those goals for the year, and I'm writing out my next step, and I'm writing out any obstacles that I see that are going to hold me back. So then when I come to either Sunday night or Monday morning, when I'm mapping out my week, I'm so much clearer on what it is I need to be working on. Now, I also have a friend of mine that I talk to every Monday, and that is also great accountability. And accountability is key. Actually, I'm after implementing a really cool system in the Global Online Stars group. So this week we just implemented a serious accountability system for their marketing. So basically there is nowhere to hide in the Global Online Stars program. If you are not doing the work, I'm going to find you and kick your ass, basically. So that's one of the things that I really want to bring into the Global Online Stars program, is to differentiate it from an online course where you're just getting the training, blah blah blah. No, I want to see you succeed, and this is how I'm doing it, by really keeping you accountable. So that's interesting. So make sure you have some accountability system built in to your week. What are the consequences if you don't get done what you said you get done? Because when we work for ourselves, there's no consequences. If you didn't make that extra couple of K that week, or if you didn't get your marketing done. And here's the one point that I think is really interesting, is that sometimes you might be a comfortable business owner, and that can be the worst situation to be in, because if you want to thrive in your income, if you're comfortable, didn't get my marketing done this week, blah blah blah, the consequences are you're already maybe making enough, but you're not thriving, taking those mega steps that you need to step. And maybe they're not even mega steps, maybe they're small steps, but they're consistent steps that you need to take every week to get that thriving income. So I think that's the difference between the surviving income and the thriving income. The thriving income really does require consistent steps. And so maybe just ask yourself, am I in a comfortable income zone, and is that actually holding you back from achieving your thriving income? Just food for thought. So anyway, what else is there now? So making sure you understand your goals, your milestones, and your week, mapping out your week. And like one of the things that I do is, I do different tasks on different days during the week. Now sometimes I don't do, let's say I wouldn't do the client delivery 100% on one day. I might add in a little bit of another thing that I want to do. So just mapping out your week to ensure that you're covering all the different hats that you need to wear. And if you have a virtual assistant, or if you have a team with you, ensuring that you're tracking that, or having a manager to track that for you. So that's really what I want to talk about this week behind the scenes. And the thing is that I guess what I'm talking about today really does pertain to any business. And if you want to maximize your business and maximize your profit, then it's really important to get, and this is why I'm talking about this, because it's so important to get super clear on your goals, your milestones, and then tracking that down then to every week and then every day. And that's one thing that's definitely working for me this week, is using my productivity sheet to try and keep me on track and not get deterred from doing different tasks. So that's it behind the scenes this week. Nothing else that strange. Personally, I guess things that are working are increasing, doing more exercise, getting fitter, healthier body, healthier mind, sleeping more. And this might be a good one for some of you who like late nights, like I did. I used to love my late nights when the kids went to bed. I used to love having the house quiet and just having my own time. And I have given that up for 2020. I am in bed early, up early. And I have to say, I really, really like it. It has given me that edge and that extra drive. So if you are someone who, like me, loved my late nights, it's time to give them up. It's really time to give them up. So, I think the thing is that when you're staying up late, you're really not as focused on your own life, I think, as you should be. You think you're getting all this extra time for yourself, but I don't think you're I know I wasn't using it as productively as I do when I get up early. So anyway, that's everything from me. I hope you have a great week, and I hope some of my tips from Behind the Scenes Wednesday has helped you out. And I will talk to you next week. All the best. Bye.